Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Master Talk English, where learning English is easy and fun.
I'm Emma, and this is Jack. We make videos to help you speak English every day.
Yes, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us so much.
Today, we are talking about how to describe your home or apartment in English.
We will practice listening, learn useful phrases, and have a fun conversation. Are you ready?
Let's begin. So, Jack, how was your day?
It was good. A little busy. I had to fix a shelf in the living room.
Oh, you were fixing things. That's very handy of you.
I tried. The shelf is okay now. Talking about the living room, is that our topic today?
It is. Good guess. Today we are learning how to describe our homes. Talk about our apartments or houses.
Oh, perfect. I want to be able to describe my apartment better. It's small, but I like it.
Small is good. Cozy. We'll learn words like cozy today. We'll learn how to talk about different rooms, the furniture, and what you like about your home.
Sounds great. Let's learn how to describe my cozy apartment.
Okay, let's start at the very beginning. When someone asks you, "Where do you live?" the first thing you talk about is the type of home. Jack, where do you live?
I live in an apartment. Well, in my country, we often call it a flat. Emma, do you live in an apartment too?
I do. I live in an apartment, but it's different from yours. My apartment is in a big building with 10 floors. Which floor do you live on, Jack?
I live on the 3rd floor, but there's no elevator, so I take the stairs every day. It's good exercise, huh?
Oh, that is good exercise. So you can say, I live on the 3rd floor and I take the stairs. What about the building itself? Is it old or new?
It's quite old, actually. I think it was built in 1990, but my apartment inside is new. I painted the walls last year.
Nice. So your building is old, but your apartment feels new. My building is very modern. It's only 5 years old. It has a small gym downstairs.
A gym? That's lucky. I have to go outside to a park to exercise.
Well, the park is nice too. Now, some people don't live in apartments. Some people live in a house. A house is a building for one family. It usually has a garden.
A house with a garden is my dream. You can say, my house has a small garden with flowers, or my house has 2 floors.
Exactly. And in a house, you have upstairs and downstairs. The bedrooms are usually upstairs, and the kitchen and living room are downstairs.
In my apartment, everything is on 1 floor. How do you say that?
You can say, my apartment is all on one level. Or if it's a house, you can say it's a one-story house. So, to summarize, you can live in a house or an apartment, in a modern or old building, on a high floor or a low floor.
Got it. I live in an old apartment building on the 3rd floor, and I take the stairs every day. It's small, but it's mine.
Perfect. Now let's go inside your apartment.
Okay, so when you enter my apartment, the first room you see is the living room.
The living room is often the biggest room. It's where we relax and watch TV. What do you have in your living room, Jack?
I have a big, comfortable sofa. Sometimes I call it a couch. It's gray.
A gray sofa. Nice. What else?
In front of the sofa, I have a small coffee table. I put my tea and my books on it. And on one wall, I have my TV.
Do you have any other furniture, like bookshelves?
Oh, yes, I have 2 big bookshelves. They're full of books. And next to the bookshelves, I have a large plant. It makes the room feel fresh.
That sounds very cozy. Now, what about the floor? Do you have carpet or wood?
It's wood. I have hardwood floors. But in the winter, they feel cold, so I have a big rug in the middle of the room, under the coffee table.
A rug is a great idea. It makes the room warmer. So, in your living room, there's a sofa, a coffee table, a TV, bookshelves, a plant, and a rug. That's a lot of detail.
Yes. Now, tell me about your kitchen, Emma. I think kitchens are interesting.
My kitchen is quite small. I have a refrigerator. We often just say fridge, and a stove for cooking. I have a microwave too.
Do you have a table in your kitchen?
No, I don't have space for a table. I have a small kitchen island with 2 stools. I eat breakfast there. So I can say there is a kitchen island with 2 stools.
A kitchen island is fancy. In my kitchen, I have a small table against the wall. It's called a drop leaf table because the sides go down when I don't use it.
Oh, that's smart for a small space. And what about your bedroom? Let's go there.
Okay. My bedroom is simple. I have a bed, of course. Next to the bed, there's a nightstand. On the nightstand, I have a lamp and my phone charger.
Very practical. Do you have a closet or a wardrobe?
I have a big closet built into the wall. We call it a walk-in closet. It's small, but I can walk inside it.
A walk-in closet? Jack, you're lucky. I just have a big wardrobe. It's a large wooden cabinet where I hang my clothes. I can say, my clothes are in the wardrobe.
And the last room, the bathroom. Not so exciting, but important.
Right. In the bathroom, we have a toilet, a sink, and a shower or a bathtub. Which do you have?
I have a shower. I don't have a bathtub. I also have a small cabinet under the sink for my soap and shampoo.
Perfect. So now we know all the rooms, living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and we know the furniture, sofa, coffee table, bed, nightstand, fridge, stove.
This is good. I can already describe my home much better.
Now let's make it more interesting. Let's use adjectives, describing words. If someone asks, "What is your home like?" you don't just say the rooms, you say how they are.
Okay. I want to make my home sound nice. How can I describe it?
Think about the size. My apartment is quite spacious. That means it's big and has a lot of room. Your apartment is smaller. What word can we use?
Small? But that sounds not so nice.
You can use cozy. Cozy means small, but warm, comfortable, and safe. It's a very positive word.
Oh, I love that. My apartment is cozy. It's not big, but it feels warm and safe. I feel relaxed there.
Exactly. Now think about the light. My living room has big windows. It's very bright during the day.
My bedroom window is small, so it's a little dark. But I like it dark for sleeping.
That makes sense. You can also talk about the sound. Is your street quiet or noisy?
My street is quite quiet at night, but in the morning I can hear the birds. It's nice. My last apartment was near a hospital, and it was very noisy with ambulances all the time.
Oh, noisy is not good for sleeping. So you can say, my old apartment was noisy, but my new one is quiet.
Yes. What about the condition? Like, is it old or new?
Good point. You can say, my apartment is modern, meaning it has new things and a new style. Or you can say, my apartment is traditional, meaning it has an old style.
My apartment is old, but I painted it, so it feels fresh and clean.
Fresh is a great word. It makes people think of something new and nice. So your apartment is cozy, quiet, and fresh.
I like that description. What if things are not in the right place, like when my books are on the floor?
Then your apartment is messy or untidy. The opposite is tidy or neat. My apartment is usually tidy, but when I'm cooking, the kitchen gets messy.
Okay, so I can say my apartment is usually cozy and tidy, but sometimes it gets messy when I am reading many books.
Perfect. That's a very natural sentence.
Emma, I want to tell people where things are in my home. Like, my cat loves to sleep next to the sofa. How do I say that?
This is very important. We use prepositions. Words like in, on, under, next to, behind.
Okay, let's practice. My TV is on the wall.
Good. My lamp is on the nightstand.
My shoes are usually under the bed. My girlfriend gets angry about that.
She likes a tidy home. You can also say the rug is in front of the sofa.
Right. And my books are on the shelf. Or sometimes they're on the floor.
Okay, what about the kitchen? Where is the fridge?
The fridge is next to the stove, and the microwave is above the stove.
Excellent. And in the living room, if someone is looking for the bathroom, you can say the bathroom is down the hall, or it's the first door on the left.
That's helpful for guests. So if my friend comes over, I can say the bathroom is down the hall on the right.
Exactly. Now let's put it all together. Can you give me a full description of your apartment using everything we learned?
Let me try. I live in a small, cozy apartment on the 3rd floor. There's no elevator. My living room has a big gray sofa, and in front of the sofa, there is a coffee table. I have a plant next to the bookshelf. My bedroom is quiet and a little dark, which is good for sleeping. My kitchen is small but tidy. Sometimes my apartment gets messy, but it feels like home.
That was wonderful. Perfect English. You used adjectives, room names, furniture, and prepositions. I'm so proud of you.
Really? Thanks, Emma. It feels good to talk about my home. It's my favorite place.
Mine too. And now you have the words to share it with anyone. Great. Now let's learn some essential phrases to describe your home. These will help you sound more natural. Jack, what's your apartment like?
Well, my apartment is cozy. It's not big, but it feels warm and comfortable.
I love that word, cozy. My apartment is the opposite. It's quite spacious. There's a lot of room.
Wow, spacious. That's nice. What about the light? My living room is very bright because of the big window.
That's a good word. Bright means lots of light. My kitchen is a little dark. I need to turn on the light during the day.
Oh, I see. You can also say a room is noisy if there is a lot of sound from the street.
Good point. Or quiet. My apartment is on a quiet street. I can also say my apartment is clean and tidy.
Ha! My apartment is usually clean, but not always tidy. I sometimes leave my books on the floor.
Well, you can say your apartment is a little messy. That means things are not in their place.
Yes, sometimes it's a little messy, but it feels like home.
That's the most important thing. It feels like home. That's a lovely phrase.
It is. So, to describe my home, my apartment is small, but it's cozy and bright. It's often a little messy, but it feels like home.
That was a perfect description, Jack.
Okay, let's review some new words. What does furniture mean?
Furniture is the things we put in a room, like sofas, tables, beds, and chairs.
So, I need to buy new furniture for my bedroom. And what is decorations?
Decorations are the pretty things you add, like pictures on the wall, plants, or candles. They make a home look nice.
Ah, like the plants next to my TV. They are decorations. My friend has a big rug on the floor in his living room.
A rug is a piece of thick cloth that covers part of the floor. It makes a room feel warmer. Another useful word is neighborhood.
Neighborhood. That's the area around my home, right?
Exactly. You can say, my neighborhood is quiet and has a nice park.
Or my neighborhood is busy and has many restaurants. That's good to know. What about upstairs and downstairs?
If you have a house with 2 floors, you go upstairs to the bedrooms and downstairs to the kitchen. My apartment is all on 1 floor. That's called a 1-story home. Or in an apartment, we just say it's all on 1 level.
Okay, last one. What's the difference between living room and waiting room?
Oh, good question. A living room is in your home. A waiting room is in a doctor's office or a train station where you wait.
Right, you don't sleep in a waiting room. Good to know. We talked a lot about our homes today. I learned so many new words.
We did. You can now talk about your rooms, your furniture, and describe if your home is cozy or spacious, bright or dark. Great job practicing with us.
Remember, try to describe your own home. You can look around your room right now and say the words in English.
That's a perfect idea. Practice a little English every day, even just by looking at your sofa and saying, sofa.
Our question of the day is, what is your favorite room in your home and why?
Yes, tell us about your favorite room. Is it your cozy living room, your bright kitchen? Write your answer in the comments below. We love to read them.
We read every single one. Thank you so much for learning with us today.